and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, Dylan Drew will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2. Lou Esposito will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here comes a 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dylan Drew will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now on 1-1. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. Lou Esposito will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Hunter Pence will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. 2-2. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Dylan Drew will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get fouled, so he's gone. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 1-1 on the way. Runner goes for second. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Dylan Drew will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Here's the first offering. Drew. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 34, Andrew Sousa.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big. After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Dylan Drew will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. Dylan Drew will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
And so would the guy on the mound.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Lou Esposito will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Full count pitch on its way. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Dylan Drew will stand in again. A couple of ground for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're... Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His third home run of this series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Melky Cabrera will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Dylan Drew will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here's the first. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, John Lester. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. Now here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One out, nobody on. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
First pitch on the way, and the runner's breaking for third. This is low, the throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The next pitch. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a rocket to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone. And he'll step on the bag himself for the double play. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. Chris Lucero will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. 2-2. On the ground to second base, this could be two. There's one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Dylan Drew will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Dylan Drew.
Here's the first offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Jock Peterson will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Peterson.
Hey, here we go, here we go. 2 outs here, 2 outs.
First pitch coming. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One on the way. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Roger Castillo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And one away now in the San Francisco third. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt.
Hey, give me yourself right here. Let's go.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Lucero will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. He's set, now the pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Roger Castillo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And here's a ball hit in the air. McNeil is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Dylan Drew will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Second baseman, Dylan.
He's ready now. The pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Dylan Drew will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman, Dylan. Drew.
Hey, we got no one. Hey, try
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle to second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Hunter Pence will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly